Okay, I deleted some because they were. I couldn't record it anymore, and I want to do this one here uh, to comment on what happened at court yesterday. And I just wanted to, there is one, well, there is many things that I wanted to remind myself and everybody out there uh, with that Constitution of the United States of America, the First Amendment, is freedom of speech. So when you and this is what makes this country great because you see you got always to stand up because if there is no freedom of speech, a violation and crimes will be committed, and then you don't have the ability to go there and protest, and and this is a basic human right, that you have to, you have the ability. This is one of the things that we were born with. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created all of us free, you know. I love Umar ibn Khattab famous saying, لما استعبدتم الناس وقد ولدتهم أمهم أحرار. Why you enslave people when their mother delivered them free? Anyway, so I'm gonna tell uh, the collection clerk at family court in Orange. I'm not gonna say his name. That he did he did actually well for the county because now he have uh, you know I'm not gonna say names too because there is a restraining order and I don't want to be harassing anybody. Anyway, there is paid visit, supervised visitations. I don't know what's the name of the house, but one of these friendly places to go visit your children without attacking them, and that's why I call it Department of County Support. Anything that they can make money out of people, the collection clerks are in charge of that to sell us, democracy for a pretty penny. In order to live in California and have children, you have to be you have to be involved in county support system. Uh, so they can get you anyway. It doesn't matter what you do, you're wrong. It doesn't matter whether you're a father or a mother. It's like I said, they don't discriminate when they commit crimes against people. Uh, this is not only on a child support thing. It is I I seen it. I was there. You see, and I seen every trick in the book. See where I come from, Egypt. Uh, these tricks we experienced like 150 years ago. Here in the United States is very new. They're amateurs on that. They really don't know how to do it very well because that's why we have a constitution of the land. So we, the founding fathers, they knew that there's gonna come a time when you know when when slave one another, or the plantation owners, they were trying to enslave people. Um, and there is no, I'm not talking about that in terms of color or anything. I'm talking about economic status, the have and the have not. Uh, you know, and actually now, even middle class. I go to court and I see everybody there. I see everybody there. I go to social services, to get some food or my our health insurance that we entitled to, whether we are legal, illegal, refugees, if we live any country, and this is international laws. The United States of America or California or County of Orange are not doing us a favor. They are not really giving us a gift by giving us Medicare or Medicare. They try to sell it to us, so the HMOs make the mega money, and deny uh, the you know the vast majority of people coverage. And if you are not wealthy, you cannot live. You see, well, too bad, you die. You need a heart? Well, you gotta pay for it, buddy. Otherwise, you'll be out. You need a kidney? You gotta pay for it. There is some Hollywood, whatever. Some rich. I don't want to say. Yeah, they already have. They pay for it. We buy it from India or buy it from anywhere. People just rip it and sell it. Anyway, but if you don't have it, you don't get it. If you don't have the money, you don't get it. This is what uh, medical coverage that we have here. We have to pay for it, and there is no other option. Pharmaceutical drugs, the new street drugs. That's what I want to say. Yeah, it's not the pharmaceutical drugs. It's the new street drugs and the new dealers. I'm not gonna even go there now. We declare war on drugs, and in the 80s, Mr. Reagan, and it was declared war against drug cartels, drug dealers, and we take the business from them. Um, I'm gonna go there because I'm a terrorist. I can't be talking about that stuff. See. Anyway, so I don't. Anyway, so that's why why I got there, man. I forgot why I got there. Yeah, we're talking about the county and the state and all the stuff that they give us and they sell us. Oh, so I gotta pay. He said that's only $30 your share. While he doesn't know that I'm a mooch. I'm living off, well, now I didn't get anything this month because, the county, they find out that I was trying to gouge the county on food stamps for my children, and then they have the investigator, the DA investigator, and then the whole system went up, so, ding, 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 all warning signs everywhere. Mohammed Shaban is trying again to con the government, and commit fraud like he did in 2007 or 6, and, and we have to really deploy all our effort to prevent that man from ripping the system off and making us poor. Uh, oh well, I'll take that back. They don't do it only, they do it to everybody. I seen why, you know. I'm sorry, blue-eyed, blonde hair, 18-year-old that they screwing. I mean, come on, man, come on. Uh, when the workers in any government office, it doesn't matter where you go, and trying to get benefits. Oh, you're right. You're right. They put people there to intimidate you and walk you out the door. You see, oh yeah, do you recycle? Oh yeah, I do recycle. How much you make in a month? Oh, around $1,200. Well, you get to report to this. Shut up. Prove it, punk. Uh, that's what they do. Oh well, it's a federal, prison, and $20 million penalty, and you know, oh man, oh man, I seen it all. That's why uh, I'm taking a stand. See, you know, we seriously, to be homeless in this state is the best thing because you camping every day. Seriously, you camping every day. You're visiting with the homies. You're visiting with people in the streets. You're listening to them. You know, you know. You give them stuff. They give you stuff. Hey, buddy. You know, they tell you story. It's fun. It's not bad. Food everywhere you go. I'm telling you, you get fat if you eat all the food that you get from here. There is no shortage of food by any stretch of the imagination. Everywhere you go, there is food. People just wanted to feed you. Mosque, church, you know. I don't know. I never gone to a synagogue, but they probably have. Oh well, there is no poor, you know, people in in the area where Jewish folks live. So they try to remove them because they are not the right status. You can't be living in the same neighborhood with them. They are, you know, we want to keep it that way. We want to keep criminals away. Criminals, yeah, they call them criminals. People that they don't have it, you know, and they sitting there. They have the audacity to walk and see people in the streets and on the corner, and all of them, they are the majority of them, they didn't commit any crimes. They just inherit all these problems from the society, and now we have them pay dearly for all these problems that they have. Even the disabled, you know, the elderly Vietnam vet, you know, that fought for this country. And he was an experiment pig. The you know, they tested some Asian orange or some, like they did with the Gulf War, depleted uranium and anthrax or whatever you call it, anthrax. Oh man! And now we have the Gulf War syndrome joining and being on, you know, with the Vietnam vets. So we're gonna see very soon, or we've seen it now, all the, you know, people, the homeless, and you know, that they serve this country, serve corporate America to get the oil, you know, blood for oil. Oh man! And now they say they call us terrorists. You see, in fact, now they have a new charge: street terrorism. Yeah, that's a new one: street terrorism. And commercial burglary. Yeah, commercial burglary. If you go to Target and you grab a bag of chips, that's commercial burglary. Yeah, you don't dare take from you know, corporate America 50 cents, or even it costs a penny. That's what it cost. Not even that. And you could serve with 25 to life on that if you have two strikes already. This will be your third one for a bag of potato chips. You know, and they call them. Oh, you know, when I was last time spending time sometimes with the homies in the main jail, you know, I was talking because you know, if you say, oh well, I want to talk to I want to file a complaint, they send you to the crazy house, and they get you all naked. They give you that April thing you put around you, and they said that, oh, well, there is no nothing, there is no toilet paper, there is no soap or anything to clean with. There is nothing, but there is a big ass concrete made of metal table there. And they say, oh yeah, because of safety concern. Well, if I want to kill myself, I will hit my head on that table and I would be done. You punks. And then they, oh yeah, we are concerned about our safety and your safety. Oh yeah. Man. And when you scream or you do that, they send you know, a couple of pigs, you know, 260 pounds fat asses to beat you up and, you know, commit every crime against you, violate your rights, and unbelievable, unbelievable, you know. and they're gonna call them insurgents very soon. You know, in the street riots in Anaheim, they're gonna call them insurgents. They're gonna justify shooting them in the streets and call them insurgents. You see, I seen that happen many years ago. You see, in Egypt, in Cairo streets, I was a cop, you know, and they were the Amn Markazi, the central security. Yeah, that's what they call it. Amn Markazi, central security. In Iraq, the Republican Guards, you know, Al Haras Al Watani, you know, Republican Guards. They were all Ba'athis. Now in America, sheriff department and the police departments and the marshals and FBI joining in. Unbelievable, unbelievable. And they say, "Oh, we're concerned about our safety." You know, if a police officer, you know, get beat up, oh, they are terrorizing the streets. What are you talking about? They're beating people to death in the streets. You see, here, Fullerton, I seen it a couple of years ago. You know, and Kelly Thomas. You see the video, you get sick. I got sick to my stomach watching this video, and I was so, you know, I have that very, oh man, weird feeling insecure, not insecurity in personality. No, I felt like I'm in a very evil place, seriously evil place. The last time I felt that way when I was in Basra during the Iran-Iraq war, and I seen people cut up, and they will, you know, after the jets, the F-14 or whatever, back then, bomb the city, you know, in the middle of the street. They will be collecting people flush out and pickup trucks and take them somewhere to bury them. That's how I felt. That's how I felt that you know, evil feeling and scared and after I watched this video, especially a day before that. I wrote some, but in my old computer I gotta retrieve it and you know, post it. They stopped me and harassed me because I must be a bad person. I was going to the homeless shelter in Fullerton, you know, the armory, and I was riding a bike. You know, I looked like Kelly Thomas, and they came out and you know, put your hand behind your back and you know, and you know, search me and do all that just because I fit the profile of a homeless person. And I told him I'm homeless. I'm going to the, you know, harassing, you know, and you commit a crime by being homeless, even though they did it to you. Unbelievable, man, unbelievable, punks. And anyway, so that's what he did. The clerk collected the money for the county, you know, county support, and selling us, you know, our children back. You know, we'll take the children, and you have to pay to see them. $30, $60 an hour. Yeah, because you're gonna pay 30, and they're gonna get nothing from me, punks. You are not gonna get nothing from me because you are already stealing my money and my children money. You, the government, the local, and now, you know, Uncle Sam. Even though I used to, well, I still have faith in the federal government. I think the federal government is just got too busy, and you know, the states got so corrupt and powerful, and they just screwing people left and right. And once the, you know, but anyway, that's where the money is. It's not Donald. Well, sorry, I said her name. It's not the mother. It's not anybody else. You know, it's the government that's stealing from them, and now they want to make money. You know, creating that. You know. animosity between the dad and the mom, and then they get the vultures, the lawyers. I'm sorry, because I fire many of them, and I ain't gonna need any lawyers because I can care less what they do. They just, the order takers. That's what they are, and they get pennies. They get crumbs. Uh, you know, Unbelievable. They sell out, and the court. It's like a play. You go there. It's like a. See, when I used to be in the car business, there is the salesperson, there is a customer, and there is the closer, and then the desk man. And then there is a GM, and but the desk man is a judge. You know, go get me more money. You know what I mean? I go to when I used to be in the slammer. I go to court. I'm sitting in a little box there, and I count. Every deal. Maybe there is 20 cases. 20 cases at least. The minimum of each of them, or any of them, is at least $1,200. So if you're looking at, do the math, and that collection clerk has to make that money. You follow me? This is that's how it works. So we are accounts to the county. Okay, we just accounts. Trust me. I went there. 99% of people there, they are rehabilitated. They can be rehabbed and being in the mainstream. They can work. You know, uh, they can go back and work, get a decent job. You're asking them to go back to, so they can take the money from them, to suck the blood out of them, the life out of them, and then bring them. They own them. The county owns them, like anybody else. They own the children. They own everybody, you know, and they still, oh yeah, the funny thing is that back in last year, boy, it was like in beginning of the year, yeah, before the cold weather shelter closes. Anyway, Anaheim police or the city of Anaheim with joint venture with IIOC, the Islamic Institute of Orange County, Masjid Omar Farouk, to count homeless count. What a crack of Oh man! And I was standing right there, me and another three people. They were sleeping, and sometimes we sneak in the courtyard at the mosque to sleep. And they said, "Oh, homeless count." I said, "Well, I'm here. I'm homeless, and I live in the city of Anaheim, in the streets of Anaheim." Uh, and everybody knows it. Oh well, we're gonna go and volunteer. Shut up, Anyway. This is the institute and organization, SOS, Saddleback Church. When you go there, they ask you, oh, well, you're getting some food. It's supposed to be from, they force the grocery stores, to, if they stay in the shelf or whatever, before it expires, they give it to these places so they can distribute food uh, for the needy. Anyway, I went there and I said I want to add my children, and he said, "Well, you need to prove, uh, give us birth certificate, social security card, ID, anything." Well, that's right there unconstitutional. You see, this is right there violating my constitutional right for some spoiled stuff. Allah Azim. I'm not gonna reject the gift of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, but for to get some food, you have to. I said no, I don't. Let me have this. I got the form and I put it in a thing, and then I have to. I told, I make them a deal they can refuse, And then the lawyer called me back, their lawyer, and called me back, and she said, "Oh well, no, they just because there is some people they wanted to go there and lie, so they can, so they want to make sure that really the food is going to." Oh yeah, well, you are charity, so why you wanted to punish poor people because they want to eat some more or get some more food? Come on, man, you're gonna throw it in the trash anyway. Uh, Hypocrisy, you know. And these people are getting mega money from all the donors and everything, fundraising here, fundraising there, and they just embezzling money left and right under the watch of the government. You see, in some counties more so than others, but you know, it's unbelievable. Corrupted politicians are sitting there and acting like God. And yeah, the clerks, collection clerks. That's what I'm not gonna give them any more title than that. And the A, I am exercising my freedom of speech. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.